Okay, so as we talked about in our last video, we need to make a bend in our patch from here on up. This is the radius that we're going to be needing. There's a 45-degree angle from the floor to the firewall. So let's get busy. All right, here we go. We're going to make a pass with our tipping die along this line. Our goal is to put a bend in the sheet metal patch from here out this way. So let's see what happens. Here's our first pass. Let's continue on. We're getting there. See what our gauge says here. A little more. We're pretty close on this end. A little off on this end here yet. A little off on that now, so we need to work on this end. Just about perfect here. Just about perfect there. Not so good over here. But got more of a bend than a curve on that one. Let's see if I can make a couple more passes on this end. This is a little harder to do because I can't pull up like I can over here. Okay, so after some passes on the bead roller using our tipping dies, which I will spare you the horrors of seeing since I'm new and I make a lot of mistakes and there's nothing to see. We got pretty close. This floor isn't really exactly flat through here, and there's a big old dip right here. So I'll have to hammer this down into place when it comes time to weld that. So we did pretty good for our first attempt. It fits fairly well. I do have to trim along here to clear this flange, and I had to trim some off of here. This is some kind of a bracket they weld into for the trim that covers the vent over here. Anyway, we don't need all that. So I trim that out of the way to get that to fit. So, not bad for government work. This is a repair, not a restoration. So, leave it at that and get to trimming this thing to fit along the edge there, and probably need to trim a little off the side here, and then we'll do our flange and see what kind of progress we can make. All right, here we go. Okay, so it's the next day. I do this thing in stages. I get a few hours in the evening after dinner while the spouse is resting up, and I sneak down here at the garage with her blessing, of course, and try to get a few things knocked out while I'm down here. So anyway, it is Wednesday, and I got our patch tweaked and did a little trimming and got it to fit pretty good. Just about ready to spot weld it in. For simplicity's sake, I've decided just to weld this right over the top. I'm not going to do the flange or the plug welding bit. I'm just going to just lay spot welds, just lay tacks through around the perimeter, and I'll call that done. I'll just make sure I tack it real good, or put pretty good. I'll make sure I do good welds around the perimeter. Not the whole thing, but good little segments, just to hold this floor patch in. So that will be coming up. Let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. I got work Thursday, and I might get a little bit Friday. Otherwise, I'll do it Saturday and get this video posted up. But I did tweak our bend and got it to fit real nice and snug. So I'm happy with the way it fits. I'll take my flap disc and knock a little bit off of here and a little off of there, and get that done. So we'll end this segment for now, and pick it up on the next one. Okay, so here we are. Since I'm the student, not the teacher, I'm not going to show you the journey. I'm just going to show you the aftermath. Brutal aftermath. And a couple lessons learned. Number one, I had a hell of a time getting spot welds or tacks over on the left here with the angle. I couldn't see what I was doing good, and the angle was all screwy. And it didn't help that I had a really bad ground. So all those boogers on the left there's good penetration, but they just look like shit. So it's a good thing this is going to be covered with Dynamat, and first it'll be covered with rust encapsulator paint, and then I'll put Dynamat over that and cover it. So, but on the other hand, I did lay some good puddles, and I'm good at pushing and pulling, even from this direction. So I can do that pretty good. I'm confident with puddles, but weird angles and tack welds and all that shit over there, yeah, I messed that up real bad. But it's strong, it does the job. It sure beats what was there before. And by the time I get finished and cover it with carpeting, you'll never see it. It's a toe board. It's not a body panel. And you know, we've all been around YouTube enough, and we've seen some of the butchers that sell cars and what they do to make a few bucks, and I don't want to go there. And that's why I'm practicing on this old beast here and not a high dollar collectible. This is, after all, just a 1957 Pontiac Star Chief 4-door hardtop, better known as Catalina. So I will end this here so I can put this video together and upload it this weekend. It is Saturday evening, almost 6 o'clock. We'll go home and fix dinner and come back tomorrow and do some more. So for all you people that have stuck with me, thank you for that. Thank you for your likes and your subscribes. You're why I keep doing this little thing here. Plus, it's a good diary. I can go back and see all the all the progress I've made or haven't made. Next week, we'll unveil that over there and show you the real test. So this is David with Trash Can Garage signing off for now. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, leave them there on the video below, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.